Hello, hello. What's up, guys?
What's up? What's up?
Welcome to the Savage Ladies in Metal podcast. As you know, I'm Fran the Savage. And with
Yeah.
me, for everyone, I got Crystal and Corey. Uh-oh.
Hey.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Okay, that's really weird. Facebook needs to stop sending me messages when I'm live. Okay, so it says we're live, so we're good. So fuck their message. Anyway,
Yep.
it said there was problems going live. I'm like, I'm going live. All
I just
right,
hope these headphones hold up, so we're.
Yeah, hey, we made it just in time, so that's all that
There you go.
matters. Would you guys like to introduce yourself and who you represent?
I am Crystal James, and I am the face and frontwoman of Anoxia.
I'm Corey James, and I am the vocalist, songwriter, and guitarist for Carbonstone.
And of course, as everyone is curious to know, husband versus wife, they are married. So,
Yes.
of course, I'm gonna have a little bit of fun with this towards the end of the show, and they don't totally know what I'm gonna be doing, but I'm sure they might have an
clue.
idea.
I've been picking on him as if I did know, but I honestly have no clue.
Fuck.
I thought it would be a nice little fun game we can have, something different out of the ordinary and out of the norm.
Yeah.
So I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Just
I don't know any other married couples that are in bands, so this will be cool.
True, but you guys are the only ones I know that I'm talking to. So.
There you go. Yeah, I was gonna say there's other
Well,
ones out
that's
there.
what I mean. Like not like in in this
Right.
you know.
I think we're gonna have some fun. So I'm definitely looking forward to it. So obviously you guys are in two different bands. We got Carbonstone and Anoxia. Who would like to go first? I can drill you first.
Oh, okay, guess me. All right.
He's
All right.
hungover. He gets to go first.
I'm so fucking hungover.
What's up, Corey, man? How are you?
What's up? I'm hungover. I'm doing great.
I wish I was. I had a rough night last night. It wasn't from drinking. I just had a fucking migraine. I was at the Doyle concert and I didn't even make it to his actual
shit.
set. I had to go home. I
Oh
couldn't
wow.
for fucking me up. I had to leave.
Oh.
So I apologize, Doyle. No disrespect, man. Migraines win.
Yeah.
That fucking sucks. Yeah.
Headaches.
Yep.
Headaches are no joke, man.
Yeah,
Fuck.
definitely. All right, so Corey, how are you, man?
I'm drinking wine too. Best
That'll
way to
start-
get
yeah.
best way to get rid of a fucking hangover.
Oh,
Hair of the
that's
dog,
awesome.
absolutely. I'm a bartender by natural trade. I've been retired. For 5
Mm.
years. So
There you go.
I get it. All right. So Carbondale, how did you get that name?
Carbonstone.
Carbonstone.
Oh, I'm sorry, Carbonstone. I'm sorry. Why? Horrible. And I have Carbonstone written down too. I don't know why I said Carbondale.
Yep. Long time ago,
I love this story.
I used to have parties all the time back in my earlier years, and I was really fucking wasted at one of my parties, and the original band name was going to be Carved in Stone.
Which is so
So
clever.
Carved in Stone, and I was telling one of my buddies at the party, the new band name's Carved in Stone. So when you try to say Carved in Stone, when you're slurring because you're so drunk, it comes out as Carbonstone. And my buddy said, "What'd you say? Carbonstone? That sounds cool." And I was like, "Whoa, dude, what'd you say? That's gonna be the band name." And that was it. That's literally how it came to be.
That is great. So Drunken Babble became a band name.
Yep.
You got it.
Yep. That was it. That's how it
works.
That's how it fucking happened. So
That is the best story for a band name. I gotta say, I agree with Crystal. That's great.
Yep.
I love it. Every time he tells it, I'm like, it gets better every time, even though you say the exact same thing.
Yep. That's how it happens.
That's great.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna keep my ears peeled on this one. Every time somebody starts screaming random stuff, there's always people saying that's a perfect band name. That's a perfect band name. I am so gonna start writing this shit down.
Yeah.
Yep.
I will
Fuck
never
yeah.
be in a band and I will never sing, but I will write this shit down for other musicians.
There's this really cool one that I came up with years ago. I got into an argument with one of my ex-in-laws, and knickknacks and painkillers. Awesome.
Wow.
That's a band name.
Fuck yeah. Knickknacks and painkillers. It was fucking
Dude,
genius.
that would grab some serious attention. Oh yeah.
Wouldn't it though?
I see that. Dude, that's trippy as fuck.
Shut down.
I love the way you both think. It's beautiful. That is awesome. So Corey,
Yes.
what inspired you to become a singer?
Oh man. shit, way back in the day. I was a military brat, so I was always traveling, when I was a kid and stuff. And my mom was always blasting. It was the Rolling Stones Voodoo Lounge cassette tapes in the minivan, driving, all over the place. And that's how I fell in love with rock and roll. Was actually what's that?
Classic minivan.
Yeah, it was the Rolling Stones originally. And then after that, I found The Offspring. When The Offspring released Smash, that album was fucking critical for me growing up. And then I found Korn, and when I found Korn, it was game over. I said, that's what I want to do. That's what I want to be. I want to be a rock star. I want to be a singer. So those three bands right there throughout my earlier years is really what landed me where I am today. So good shit.
And it makes sense. I just gotta say, every time I look at you, I think of Chester Bennington. Am I the only one that thinks that?
Is it this? Because he does this a lot in his pictures.
No.
I brought that to his attention not too long ago, and he didn't even realize it. He didn't even realize it. He's like, "Oh my god, I didn't even realize I did that," and he did that.
You know what? I'm going to be paying attention to that. I'm going to be watching that now.
Yeah, no, that's not the first time I've heard that. I've been hearing that a lot more recently. That's crazy.
I totally see it. I mean, like a better looking Chester. No offense, man.
Much appreciated.
No, I mean, like every time I look at you, I'm like, dude, he looks just like Chester Bennington.
That's crazy, man. That's fucking wild. Because
your face is a lot more fuller. It's nicer and fuller.
huge. I was a huge Linkin Park fan. I mean, I still am, but yeah. So I grew up listening to them as well, and obviously, rest in peace, Chester. For
Absolutely.
Sure. Fuck.
Yeah. I just have to throw that. Every time I explain to people who you are, and I say, and I say Carbonstone, they're like, "Who's that?" I'm like, "Dude, just check out the singer. He looks like fucking Lincoln. He looks like Chester Bennington."
Good shit.
Every single person goes, "Oh my god, yeah, he does."
That's great.
You know what? If that grabs extra attention, makes them head your way, you're welcome. I'm glad.
Absolutely.
Yep, I appreciate it. Cool.
So, all right, you both actually. I'll get to you, Crystal, but you both can answer some of these questions because some of the questions do pertain to both of you, which is this next one. But we'll start with Corey first because you picked him out. So, Corey, you just released "Scream," your latest single.
Yes.
That was a badass song. I put it up earlier today. What was your inspiration for it?
Scream, actually. Okay, so we just released our new album back in October, Dark Matter. We spent all year recording that. We pretty much lived in the fucking studio, and as soon as that album was done, I think it was the beginning of December, just fucking around the guitar and started writing the riffs for Scream, and I was like, "Ooh, that's something right there." And I finished writing a song sitting down immediately right then and there, and threw it over to Neely, and he came over and we added stuff to it. And I don't know, there's so much crazy shit going on in the world and with people. So the song is it's genuinely about haters. That's what the song is about, is kind of like a fuck you anthem to haters. So anybody, we all have haters. Yes. We all have haters.
Absolutely.
The song is literally, fuck you haters. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing, and so hopefully it's motivational for people to listen to and can kind of get on board with that, because again, everybody has haters, and if you don't have haters,
you're doing it wrong.
And I say that to people all the time. If you don't have haters, you're doing something wrong. You got to piss people off because you're doing something right if they start talking shit.
Yep. And I also figured that I didn't curse enough on the Dark Matter album, so I wanted to make up for it all on this one fucking song.
Anytime you need a clean version of a song.
You got goals to verbalize a little bit more.
Yes. And we do have a radio edit version too, so that's going to be going out to terrestrial radio.
I'll never forget Tony's face when you went into the vocal booth. He was like, okay,
that's fine. Let's go.
Okay.
Okay, we went three lyrics with 3 sentences, 3 lyrics without saying the word fuck. We got to put that in there somewhere.
Yes, exactly. That's how. Yep. It felt good to put that in the hook too, obviously. So, it was fun. A lot of fun in the music video.
The first time I heard it, I said, "Good luck," because you just topped your album in one fucking song.
That's not a bad thing. That's what, if that puts you on the map, so be it.
Yep.
Hell yeah. You got to have that one song that definitely grabs everybody, and then it'll just pull everyone in.
Exactly.
It's like the wine you're drinking. Once you have a taste, you want more.
Yes, exactly. Fuck yeah.
Definitely not my favorite.
See, I'm a Jaeger girl. you know, one day they'll call me up and say we need a representative. I'll be like, bitch, I'm in.
I used to be. I used to be too. But then I lost my Jaeger partner.
Yep.
And I kind of slipped out of it. So
you know what? If I come to the East Coast, I'm gonna hook you. I'm gonna hit you up, and we're gonna just wave to him from the distance, and we're gonna be slamming that 750.
Yep, go for it. Yep, I'll have some Jaeger here and there, but I really abused it a couple of years ago.
Yeah, he did.
It hasn't been my friend since.
No, he didn't treat it right, and it fucked him up.
You didn't treat it right. She just said
he didn't
I
treat
didn't
it right.
treat it right.
He didn't treat it right at all. And
you know
it
what?
said,
You gotta pet
bitch?
the Jaeger. You gotta love the deer blood. Pet the deer blood.
I did not pet the Jaeger at all.
He didn't respect it, and
Nope.
it disrespected the shit out of him.
The Jaeger, man.
I pile drive the fucking Jaeger, and that shit kicked my ass.
I've had a lot of blackouts myself, and a lot of next morning going, wait, what?
Jitters.
Oh, shit.
Like, what exactly happened?
Let me take a drink.
Yep.
Yeah. Salute to that, right?
Oh my god. Great.
All right. So your latest album.
Yes.
When did you release that? Dark Matter. When did you release that?
That was October 29th.
Okay. And how many singles have you released since then?
Two actual singles. I guess 3 if you want to count My Own Summer, our Deftones cover. We just put that out through radio. I think it was last month. But prior to that was Hush, and Hush did really good on terrestrial radio and charted on the secondary market rock charts. And then prior to that was AM Trauma. And AM Trauma was kind of the one that set the stage and tone for the entire album, and a lot of people really dug that song, so I was really happy about that. But that was a fun one too. That was really fun.
Yeah, AM Trauma, that's really a killer song. That song got a lot of credit, a lot of props in many ways.
Yep.
And so, you know, speaking of AM Trauma, I gotta ask, who is Frankie the Vampire Bear?
Can't tell you.
Can't tell you.
Can't tell you.
Okay, what? Okay, not per se. Who's he?
Okay. Who is he? How did he become?
Yes. What is the story behind Frankie?
Well, when we were constructing the idea for the AM Trauma music video, we wanted to do kind of like a gothic vampire club inspired by the intro to the movie Blade. Remember that from back in the day?
Yeah.
And we wanted to have a creepy, off-putting bartender. And
we just kind of looked around at masks.
We let Frankie, the actual Frankie, choose its mask to wear, and that's the one that it settled on. And ever since then,
I think I settled on it.
The fans have been eating Frankie up.
And you were like, yeah. And then we started talking about 30 Seconds to Mars and brought up the bear in 30 Seconds to Mars video.
Maybe.
And the fact that he had blood all over his teeth.
But that's how it happened.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how it came to be. And like I said, the fans are all about Frankie. It's crazy. It's fucking nuts.
As soon as we saw him
I saw Frankie was doing his own podcast the other day.
Yes. That was
just taking over shit left and right.
Vampires are everywhere. They will suck everything from you, including your fame.
That was his first time actually talking too. So
right.
And it's funny because earlier I went back and I watched his podcast because when we got off there was all hectic Friday night with the release of Scream.
Couldn't figure out.
So I finally went back yesterday and I watched his podcast, and he talked some pretty big shit on me.
Oh, yeah,
so,
he did. Said you could do better.
Yeah, he was talking mad shit about me. So I'm gonna get him back, and if he's watching this, I'm coming for you. He's gonna be at our show next Saturday too.
That was too funny. That's too funny. Yeah, when I saw him, I'm like, dude, that's great. He's even got the little vampire teeth. He looks all crazy.
Yep. Fucking wild, man.
It's great. Definitely the first time I seen a podcast like that at Cobb. When I saw that coming up, I'm like, oh, I got to check this shit out.
Everybody was eating it out. They were just like, wow, this is awesome. And I couldn't figure out how to. We were trying to get in there with him, and for some reason we weren't able to join. And I said, you know what, fuck this shit. Next time we're just gonna get on StreamYard and do it. So next time it'll be done proper.
That is too funny. Well, if he has any future shows, I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled.
Absolutely. I think he enjoyed it.
He's gonna have more. He will have more.
He enjoyed it very much.
It's a trip. That's an awesome. That's awesome to have him tagging along. Is he going to be on? Is he going to be on any shows with you? Does he show up as an actual prop and come creep people out on stage?
We have our first show in 8 years. That's this coming Saturday, the 19th. It's going to be at Baltimore Soundstage in the city, and yes, he's going to be there. He will be lurking around in the crowd, doing vampire bear things whatever the hell that is.
We're actually
I don't know what that is, but that sounds cool as hell.
We're having a black carpet. It's a black carpet event too. So when you come into the venue, you'll be taking pictures with Frankie.
Yep.
And we'll have, time set aside for the bands to take pictures.
Right.
And stuff
Yeah,
like that.
he'll be doing photo ops. That's right.
He'll be on stage. He'll be doing photo ops.
He's gonna steal the show.
He'll be with me at the merch table, and it'll be great.
I know, right? You're gonna be on stage, killing it, fucking rocking that mic, and everyone's heads are gonna be turning towards the.
Yep. That's why I'm gonna have to bring him up on stage eventually, just to get the focus back.
Keep your eyes focused on the goal. The goal is there, not there.
Good shit.
Hell yeah, that'd be funny as hell, dude. I would love to see you guys play, and just the gimmicks. I mean, just them. You gotta love that shit. It's fucking great.
You gotta have fun. You gotta have fun.
Absolutely.
You
gotta keep everyone on their toes. That's the whole name of the game. It's not just about what's on stage. It's about what's around you, what's happening.
Yep.
You know, you
whole
turn your head left, you're gonna miss what's happening on the right. You know.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Good shit.
So I got to bring this up, and I fucking just love this. I know you guys remade "I Just Died in Your Arms Tonight."
Yep.
That is literally my childhood favorite song. I know I've told you that before, once upon a time.
Yes,
I'm gonna bring it up again. I absolutely love that song. I remember being 6 years old singing it when I was in the Catholic school. And I remember my first grade teacher yelling at me saying, "You don't know what you're saying, you fucking nut."
Oh my God.
And I'm just like, "I just died in your arms tonight." You know,
must have been.
I love it.
Still a killer song. I love it. What made you wanna re-sing that? Or sing that song?
That's awesome. You asked that because you know the TV series Stranger Things.
Yes.
Have you heard of Stranger Things? Okay, so
I love that show.
It was season 3, and that came out a couple of years ago. What was that? 2019, I think.
Yeah.
It was summer of 2019. Anyway, so we were watching the opening episode of the new season, and the kids had their radio on, and that song was playing on the radio. And I was like, "Oh, fuck, I totally remember this song." And we looked at each other, and we were like, "Oh, that's got to be covered. That's got to be remade right now."
And I wouldn't let it go.
So we started working on it the next day and figuring out, all the pieces. And then when we took it to the studio, we kind of deconstructed it and wanted to make it a little heavier. But the cool part is we went the heavier route with Drop C, but it still turned out electronic and poppyish. Mm-hmm. So it still kind of maintained the original upbeat kind of vibe of the song.
There's a really cool story about the beginning of that too.
Now when we get off this, you're gonna have to go listen to it again, because the beginning of the ha 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 ha, there's keys part.
Yeah,
that's her voice. That's actually her voice.
So Tony, the synth guy and studio engineer, he got me to go into the vocal booth, and he got me to sing on key to each note, and he literally personally Ursula stole my voice and programmed it into
keyboard,
the synth, and then was able to then the cat's gonna jump up here, and then was able to then play my voice as he so. Okay, that's a great view. Look, you just show everybody your asshole all the time. Stop. Yeah, and then he was able to play. Yeah, he was able to play my voice however he saw fit, and that's how it came out. So he was literally playing my voice to that. So awesome.
That's cool. It's totally cool.
Yeah.
So just random comment thrown off to the left. Have you how do you guys feel about one of those cat decorations where you plug their butt with like a crystal?
Oh my God, I'm ready to, because he keeps jumping up here and showing everybody his butt.
I see Josh. Yeah, what's up, Josh?
Hi.
Yep, John says, "Long live Frankie."
That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great. That's too funny. Well, hello, Kitty. Hey, he needs
There's 5 more, but he wants
5 minutes of fame.
And one more note on that song was that the actual vocalist Nick from the Cutting Crew, he heard the song, and he gave us a thumbs up, and that was really cool hearing that.
How did that feel? Did he reach out to you guys, or did he just tag you?
Publicly commented.
Yeah, I literally went to their Facebook page and dropped the video link, and he contacted me and said, "Hey, can you send it to me in email?" And he gave me his email address and sent it over that way. And I was like, "This is crazy as fuck, man." So
yeah.
He enjoyed it, so that was awesome.
Yeah, that was a killer version, man. You covered it well, man. That's a great fucking song, and that was a beautiful song to cover.
I appreciate it.
So, so how would you stop? How would you? How would you consider your music? I mean, you do some covers and then some originals.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're all original. We just do the cover. We throw the covers in just for fun, just to spice it up a little bit. You know what I mean?
Throw it in there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but we're definitely all original.
What genre would you consider your music?
I don't know. It's so tough.
It's changed.
Electronic rock, alternative metal. I guess that's
everything.
Industrial, definitely industrial. Yeah. So all that stuff kind of put together because we still have a little bit of pop elements in certain songs too. So I mean, we're all over the place, you know, and that's fun. That's what keeps it interesting is that we're not trying to stick in the same genre. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
You can do multiple stuff.
I completely agree. I love when artists just mix it up. It's like you really can't just say you're thrash. You can't just say you're rock. You're a little bit of everything, and you give yourself your own sound. That's what makes it out.
And that's why, like when you asked me that, and anybody that asked me that, I never have the same answer because I just don't know what genre we are. So it's, you know, at least we're rock. I know we're rock.
You got that part down. That much, you know.
Yeah. Fuck.
It's at least.
You know what? You guys got a killer sound. I love it. Do you have any future like cover songs or songs that you plan to cover anytime in the future? Or is there anything you're working on?
There are. I mean, I do have ideas for future cover songs down the road. I don't know if I can say them yet. No, I'm being told no.
Don't do it yet.
But
I have a really good idea for the two of us to do one together.
You know, that was going to be a question I was going to have. I was going to ask, are you guys ever going to sing a song together?
We have. We've done multiple songs together.
Okay.
Awesome. So I was asking you earlier if you'd done your homework because I was going to ask you that.
I did. I did as much as I could. I did it for like 3 days, but in between time frames, it's hard for me fucking to get everything. So I apologize if I missed that.
No, it's okay. I've been featured on Carbonstone stuff. We've done stuff separately away from both bands and stuff, but
we had a whole project that we were both vocalists in years back.
Yeah.
So that's if you look hard enough on the internet, it's out there.
We're just not going to say the name aloud. Out loud.
To be continued.
To be continued.
I bring you guys back in like 6 months. I'm going to have literally a plethora of information, and you guys are going to be like,
yep. And then we'll have to answer. So, I'll give you permission to do that.
Yep. It's there. If you look hard enough, you can find it. Yeah. So that was fun though.
Dig deep.
It was a lot of fun.
Get it.
Yeah.
Anything in the future for you two to do together?
Of course.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
We sing very well together. We're very in tune with that. So.
Yep.
Yeah. So okay. I want to ask questions, but I gotta wait till later. I gotta wait till later for some of them. I'm tempted because I want to have fun.
It's your show, girl. Do thing.
Some questions, but some of them I gotta wait till later. So it's a little fun game I got planned. Anyway. Right. So, what shows do you have coming up this year?
Okay, so far we have obviously next Saturday, Baltimore Soundstage. That's going to be our first show in 8 years after the hiatus. So that's going to be a big one. That's going to be with our buddies in Silver Tongue. We got a band called Lock Me. Good friends with them too. The guy that's going to be drumming for us is actually the drummer in Lock Me as well, so he'll be doing double duty.
Yep.
And Tony, our synth player. He's also going to be doing synths in that same band as well, so he's doing double duty as well. So that's going to be fun. But after that, we have
going to be tired.
We have a festival on May 21st, and that's in Pennsylvania, Hanover, Pennsylvania. It's called Rock on the Hill Festival. No. That's going to be with Tantric, Flaw, and Jimmy's Chicken Shack. So we'll be playing that, and we're working on some other shows outside of that as well. Nothing's been locked in yet, but so far that's what we have.
Yeah. I know. I did see that you've been getting hit up left and right for some like really big names that are possibly coming up and some really cool shit that's coming up. Want to talk about that? Are you allowed to talk about that?
Nope.
Nope. I'm not seeing details. I want details.
We've definitely had some pretty big touring offers come through, but I mean I can't say much outside of that. I just can't. Yeah.
Definitely goals and possibilities.
Yes. Yep.
Killer.
Everything has to literally line up.
Yeah.
That's all it is. Everything has to line up. So, as much as I want to jump ship and say, yes, let's do that, there's still a whole bunch of shit we got to take care of and handle before you can just, back when if I was 20 years old, I could just say, cool, and jump on a tour bus and go.
Later, Mom.
But I'm I'm 36. I'll be 37 soon.
You're rolling out of bed. You're creaking and cracking. Sounding like
you got it.
Like you know, Rice Krispie treats.
That's only a little bit of the problem.
Again, I'm still fucking hungover, so I never used to be like this back in my 20s. You know, I could just drink for days and be fine, and now so.
Yeah.
Now you got jobs and kids and animals and.
Yeah. So
yeah,
that's all it is.
The next day was not a hair of the dog kind of day when you would drink. You would wake up the next day after drinking all night and be like, let's do it again.
That's it. Let's snap the beard. 8 a.m. Let's go. Yep. That's it. Can't do that anymore.
Right? Just breaking down.
Listen to your wife.
Yeah.
So out of your newest album, what is your favorite song to sing?
Oh, that's tough. Damn it.
I was hoping somebody was going to ask that.
No one's asked me that question. You're the first to ask me that question.
I knew it.
Hey, pop that cherry.
Hey.
Wow, yeah, you did.
Hey.
So my favorite song to sing on the album?
Yeah.
She says she thinks she knows what it is. I bet you don't. My favorite song to sing on the album would be Phantoms. Phantoms is my favorite song. And it's because my vocal range gets to go all over the place. The verses I'm really low and soft and tenorish. And then the hooks come in and I get to go full blown and open up my range a little bit while still holding back on the tenorish aspect. And then I got a whole bunch of vocal fries and screams in it. And it's so much melody in that song. That's my favorite one to sing for sure. Phantoms.
Actually did know that.
You did know that? Okay, so she did know. She guessed the right one. Okay,
Phantoms?
Yep, Phantoms. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
So,
what's your least favorite?
Okay, least favorite one to sing. That's a good question. Hold on a second.
I know this one too.
You think you know this one?
Because it's my favorite song off the album.
Your favorite song off the album?
And you know what that is.
I thought I did.
You do. You do know what my favorite song off the album is.
I don't know. That's a tough question.
What's my favorite song off the album?
All of them.
Nah, you know.
Scream.
You know what my favorite song off the album is. It's the first
funny
song
how,
that was recorded.
That's funny how she thinks like the song that you like to sing the least just happens to be her favorite. That's beautiful.
Are you talking about AM Trauma?
No.
I love singing AM Trauma.
What's the first song that you tracked?
AM Trauma?
No.
Yeah.
In the studio?
Mend?
No.
It was AM Trauma.
Scooby-Doo one.
Oh, Heal.
Heal's actually my favorite song off the album.
Heal's the closing song is Heal. That's her favorite. Now,
that's not your least favorite to sing?
Yeah, I'd probably say Heal. Yeah, just because I'm doing a lot of wispier kind of stuff in the verses.
It's hard to fluctuate like that.
Yeah, that's all it is. But I love the song to death, obviously. But I love singing the hooks.
She asked what was your least song to sing?
Least favorite song to sing? Heal.
Yep.
Yeah,
I was right.
Which just happens to be her favorite song that you sing.
That's her favorite song. Yep. Yep. It's my least favorite to sing. So
that is awesome.
Yeah.
It's so funny. So okay. There's the questions. It's weird. I've never done two bands at once, so I'm trying to play this one just right. Right, so I'm looking at time frame, so I'm like, okay, how am I gonna do this here? All right.
You're fine. You're good. We don't have anywhere to go.
I'm gonna step you aside, and I am gonna. Yep. I am gonna let Crystal take the stage.
All right.
Hello, gorgeous.
Hi.
I just want to say this. Don't hate me for this. I fucking love your hair, and I know I said that to you before, but you were like the ultimate, like, beautiful Smurfette. I swear to God.
Oh. Thank you.
There you go.
Papa Smurf. You'd be popping Smurf. That's all.
Oh.
Thanks. Popping Smurf.
Popping Smurf.
It's like Cindy calls me Smurfhead.
Smurfhead, yeah.
Smurfhead, that's right.
I love it.
Yeah, he wore a hat. I yelled at him. I'm like, you better take a hat.
That is too funny. See, now I got to see.
We matched.
So, how are you, sweet? Oh my God, you guys match. It's beautiful. You guys are fucking hot. I love you guys. You guys are great. You guys are literally like I told Crystal yesterday, I'm like, you guys are now like my favorite fucking musician couple.
Oh, God bless you.
I absolutely love you guys. Absolutely.
Much love.
Hell yeah. So Crystal, Anoxia.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
That is a killer name.
Thanks.
Why did you come up with it?
It used to be a screen name, actually. I never get tired of telling this story either. It used to be attached to somebody's screen name, and I saw it and really liked the way it looked and the way it sounded. And I looked it up. It happens to be a medical term. lack of oxygen and a living organ. Hypoxia is another name. So I think they use that in like oceanography. And that's kind of how I feel on stage too, like lightheaded, like pins and needles when something falls asleep, so that's
I like it. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That totally makes sense. Oh yeah. And what would you consider your type of music?
Definitely hard rock. I am all the way a modern day Pat Benatar, no questions asked.
Yeah.
I can do all kinds of stuff, but to really put me in a category, that's kind of usually where I stay comfortably. But I want to experiment with other stuff, but I just haven't really done too much yet.
And who are your female artist influences?
Oh my God. All the way back from obviously Stevie Nicks, Pat Benatar herself. I got so many.
Yeah, you do.
So many. Garbage even. Gwen Stefani, Cyndi Lauper, Paula Abdul, Madonna, like all of them. Alanis Morissette, Jewel.
You're all over the place. That's how I am too.
Yeah, all over the place. Like, I listen to everything.
Yeah.
I don't discriminate.
Oh yeah. Now speaking of Stevie Nicks, you actually just released Dreams.
I did.
You did. That is a beautiful version. I love your cover.
You.
I love the video. I mean, all your videos are very Wiccan affiliated. I'm just calling that one out.
Yep.
That's kind of like my thing.
I get it. Trust me. I get it.
That's kind of
but Dreams, I mean, that's a killer version. You gave it that little rock edge to it, and it just sounds beautiful. Just watching it, it's an awesome.
I had no idea how I was going to pull that off.
She's definitely a fucking witch. Sometimes when she gets mad at me, she literally turns into a fucking toad, and I got to sit around as a toad all night. I'm not even kidding, And I'm like, I'll be a toad. Like, I got to go to work in the morning. Please turn me back, right? So I try to behave as much as possible now because of that shit.
He's gonna end up in his cage.
You know what you do? If she turns into a toad, you just gotta flip her over and lick the back, and you'll see all kinds of shit. Everything will be
there.
Good.
You go. Yep. We got witches.
She ain't lying.
We got witches here. We got vampires. We got toads. Fuck me, we're a mess.
He's like, now he's regretting even saying anything.
Watch what you say around me. I'll twist shit real quick.
Oh shit! Oh god, that's amazing.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You can't edit any of that shit. This is
live. No, you sure can't. Oh god. Let's see who blushes first.
That's good shit.
That's funny as fuck.
Bet it's not me.
What
were we talking about?
What were we talking about? What were we talking about? Oh fuck.
That's so funny. All right, so you do some originals,
brain.
you do some covers. Stevie Nicks is obviously a big influence I've seen from quite a few songs.
I've only actually recorded 2 covers.
Is it 2? The most recent?
The other one that I did was it wasn't released under Anoxia though. It was released under Crystal James because I didn't reassert myself as Anoxia yet. Because I was actually on an 8-year hiatus as well.
Right.
So, and then when I decided I was gonna put that crown back on and say, no, this is mine, I came back out and then released 2 songs, Resurrection, and then came back out with Dreams. But I did Monsters, a piano version of Monsters by Shinedown.
Yes.
So
I love Shinedown.
That was fun too. Yeah, me too.
You also have Heart of Stone.
He's got an amazing voice.
Got a cover.
So, you know what? I was going to ask this, and this can go for both of you, but seeing how we're on the beautiful Crystal, she will answer first. Now, you both were on an 8-year hiatus. Was that planned for both of you to be on the same hiatus? I mean, what triggered that? What is there? What
Our
is
relationship.
If you can discuss it.
Our relationship triggered it.
Yep. It's accurate.
Well, you
heard it first.
You needed 8 years to figure that out.
Shots fired. No, our relationship triggered it, but then things kind of.
We did that separate project within those 8 years. The project together. That's what we did with those 8 years. So those 8 years, Anoxia was done and Carbonstone was done, but we were still doing music just in a different project. That's all. Yep.
We did a thing we also did the piano song with Closed In too.
That's right.
But yeah, but you asked what triggered it. That's what triggered it.
Yeah.
Technically.
Okay. So how have things been since you've been back?
Fucking awesome.
Yeah, pretty awesome. I mean, obviously we got to kind of go a little differently because we're a one
now you're splitting up.
thing.
You're not doing anything together as much. So does that make things harder for you guys as a couple?
It does.
Because now you're separating. You're finally parting, so to speak.
Well, I do more for Carbonstone than people realize I do. Oh my god, this cat.
Yeah, she handles all the graphic art.
I'm actually I do all the graphics.
The AM Trauma set, she built that set actually. I helped as much as possible, but every time I was trying to help, she was like, "No, I got it." So I'd be like, "Okay."
I was just gonna say, so you tried to help, but she went crack that way.
She said, "Yep."
I was.
She said, "I'm gonna turn you into a toad. Back up."
I was a scare actor for 13 to 15 years, so I worked in a haunted house building sets and doing like just that kind of thing. So when he wanted to do a video, that was like, okay, that's my expertise. Let me do this. So that was our living room. AM Trauma was literally done in our living room.
AM Trauma Mend in Vertigo. All of the album, all the music videos are in our house in our living room.
Same room.
And you can't fucking tell.
Yeah.
No way.
And I built every single one.
Yep.
That is killer. Oh yeah.
Yep.
And then the hand.
You got a lot of talent, woman.
Thanks.
Yep, she does.
The hand on the front cover of his album is actually my hand.
Yep.
We did that with latex paint and a green screen.
Right.
I also act in his videos too. I was the plague doctor in Mend. I'm actually the one that chloroforms him in Dead to Me too. Yeah, and I'm the ghost in
Scream, obviously.
And yeah, so I mean, I do everything. I do all the stuff, all the graphics.
Yeah, it's definitely crazy having both of us in two separate bands and being under the same roof.
Yeah.
Because we're financially having to handle the business aspect for both bands, at the same time. You know what I mean? So it's crazy in that aspect. And then the music never stops here. It's constant writing for Carbonstone, constant writing for Anoxia simultaneously and all that stuff. So it's definitely crazy.
I also did the video for Hush too.
Yep.
The lyric video. I produced that and filmed it in the living room as well. So I did that. And what's the one that we did outside? Cold Inside.
Cold Inside.
Yep. I filmed that too and put that together.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, I try to help as much as I can, but while I'm also a part of the Carbonstone team, I still have my stuff that I try to do too.
Right. So you never do you sleep?
Probably not.
She doesn't sleep much. No.
Yeah, that's a lot. I mean, props to you, sir. That's a lot you're taking on. It's not, I mean, being just in one band is already chaotic enough, and you're running every aspect, every angle of how things are going in your own band. But then now you're also running another band. You're in charge of a lot of other things that are band setup, the management, stuff like that.
I'm also his manager too. So
acting manager too. Yep.
So how does it feel to answer to your woman?
He doesn't mind it too much.
I don't mind.
He doesn't mind it too much.
I usually defer. I'll usually defer to her if any crazy stuff comes up or any kind of big decisions happen. And obviously if I'm working on a song or writing a song, I'll say, what do you think of it? And most of the time she'll give me a thumbs up. She's brutally honest, so if she doesn't like something, she'll fucking let me know real quick. So.
I'm a firm believer that you don't ever want to be that person to just tell people what they want to hear.
Never.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
We're best friends before we're anything, and that's something that I wholeheartedly believe in. That if you can't be friends, you can't be lovers, and you have to be friends first. So
absolutely,
if you can't handle me in my bitchy, bossy way, then
That's
the way it is. But.
Good man.
That's me.
Yep.
And there's nothing wrong with that. That's, what? Sometimes the best team is husband and wife. There's going to be a lot of issues in between. But in the end, it turns out to be a killer fucking thing. When
I only want what's best for him.
You put your egos aside and you keep your mouth shut and you just listen to, to what's realistic, what makes sense, and where you're going, what your direction is with whatever your goal is. It absolutely makes sense. And when you got a husband and wife, teaming up, two different sides of the spectrum, but you combine in the middle, that shit happens. I mean, shit, you turn your living room into a stage set like several times already, and probably dozens more to come. Right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And it's such a fucking ass.
The Heart of Stone was filmed in our backyard. He got where the part where it looks like it's raining. He literally got to squirt me with a hose. Like, I mean, come on.
That was me, yeah. In the Anoxia video. Yep, I was up on a ladder blasting her with a hose. It was cold. Wasn't it cold outside? It was like fall. I enjoyed that a little too much.
Fine.
It was good shit.
Awesome. Oh my god, you guys are too funny. Let's see, what was I going to say? I went through all that. Okay. Let's see. All right, I'm going to have some fun questions I just want to ask you guys. This has nothing to do with what's sitting in front of you, which nobody knows about yet.
Okay.
That will come soon. I'm just trying to span this out time frame wise.
Oh god.
I think they're out of food. I think that's why I keep jumping.
But I want to have some fun questions with you guys. And my phone just told me rush. Never mind. I'm not getting into World War III. All right. All right. These questions are for both of you. So either one of you can answer. All right. We'll have some fun with that. Let's see. If you had a time machine, would you travel to the future or in the past, and why?
Oh, that's a good fucking question. That's fun.
The past.
Man. Well, I don't think I want to go to the future, so I'll have to say the past. I think I don't know, man. I'm a huge fan of the 18th century Victorian era and all that stuff. I think going back, just not to go back and live there the entire time, because obviously we have a lot more comforting things these days here in the 21st century.
Just shake shit up.
I'd go back there and live there for probably about a week, just to experience it, and see all the other vampires. All the other vampires. The OGs. We'll call them the OGs.
The OG vampires.
The OG vampires. That's my answer right there for sure.
I'd like to meet Miss Bathory herself.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And for you, Kristen, what would you do?
He literally just took the words right out of my mouth. That's why I was like, "You son of a bitch."
How about that shit, huh?
That happens. We literally finish each other's sentences sometimes, so I'm surprised we haven't done it yet.
That is too funny. You know what? I love that era too. Just everything from that era in general. Just just everything about castles and knights.
Yes.
Just that whole thing. I always pitch. I don't know why, but literally ever since I was a kid, I've always had a dream, ironically, that I was a peasant girl that found her way into Dracula's castle.
Carry a basket on your head and you're walking like spiral steps.
Well, not about a basket. I had terrible balance. Even in my dreams, I had bad balance.
It was all that Jaeger.
Jaeger made me do it.
Fuck yeah.
Yes, that's great. But I always had this dream that I was a peasant girl who found her way into Dracula's castle, and he'd be standing at the top of his stairs with two other women that were vampires, and they would just stick out their hand, and I would take off running outside the house going. But then when I was 18, I walked up the steps and I took his hand and I disappeared into his bedroom with the two chicks, and I'm assuming it was a great night.
It had to have been a good time.
I had that dream for literally from age 3 till about 18. I never had that dream again. I accepted his invite to the bedroom, and that was it.
Wow.
Dracula is a ladies' man.
Really cool.
Yeah, that's the damn sure. That's why I'm assuming it was a good night, because it was over after that. He dished me like every other guy.
Oh, fuck.
That shit.
Oh, friend.
You ain't worth anything to me after 18.
Oh, shit.
Now I'm of age. Oh, now I'm no good to you. I see how it is, Dracula.
You know?
He's a fucking dick.
Be like that sometimes.
Fuck. Oh, God.
That is too funny. All right. Here's a good question. For both of you. Of course, like I said, this is for both of you. This is not the little game I'm playing.
Okay.
If you were the only survivor of a plane crash, what would you do?
Fuck.
Yeah, that's a. Ooh. Well, here. Can I ask a question on top of this question?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where did the plane crash?
In a field.
Everywhere.
Okay, that's cool.
In the field, in the middle of nowhere.
It's better in the water because I'm not a fan of. I love sharks, but I don't fuck with sharks.
You don't love them that much.
I don't fuck with sharks. So in a field, plane crashes, everybody else is dead. What do I do? Well, the first thing I'm going to try to do is get on that damn intercom. Hopefully that's still working up there in the cockpit. Because if that's not working, I'm gonna go eeny, meeny, miny, mo, and just start fucking walking.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing.
If
there's no communication, I'm trying for water.
Use the sun, and
some kind of reflection thing, and I'm out. See ya.
Now we're huge fans of the TV show Naked and Afraid. Actually, one of the winners from those TV series actually used to work 2 minutes from where we live. So I'd probably do some of that. Start living off the land. You know what I'm saying? At least try to. You can't walk forever. That would be. I
can go longer without food though. So you start getting hangry real quick.
I do start getting hangry. Oh yeah.
That's hangry. It's angry with an H. Hangry.
Yes, hangry.
Yeah, he'd start getting hangry real quick.
So yeah, that'd be a terrifying scenario. So really hope that would never happen to me or anybody else out there, because that's scary shit.
Yeah.
What would you do?
Well, shit. Well, honestly, the first thing I would do is ransack the airplane to see what kind of survival, anything that they would have. Look at their emergency kits. I would look at everyone who's dead, rest in peace. But I'm going to ransack all their private bags and everything underneath the undercarriage, as well as what's a carry-on,
all your
and see who has what, and put everything aside. That can be a matter of survival. What can be flammable? What can be edible? What can be drinkable?
Yep.
Get all of those. That would be my first immediate thing.
Who's got Jaeger?
So what she's saying is that she would totally live longer than me in that scenario, and that's okay.
He said, "This ain't working."
I found the liquor cabinet and all the bottles survived. Hallelujah.
There you go, man. There you go.
No, Sully. No.
Yeah, I mean that'd be my first instinct. And there's always a gun well hidden in there. There's always that one guy that's on the plane. I forgot the hell they're called. That they act like they're just one of the regular flyers, and they got a gun in there,
and they have the firearm. Yep.
Look for survival everything. Everything is a weapon. Everything can be, the airline stewardesses, there are knives, there are stuff like that underneath where no one can get to them. I would look for everything that is a survival matter. Anything that
salvage it all.
Defending myself, killing, whatever, depending on where the plane crashed, depending on what field it is. Is it warm or is it hot? That depends on how I want to pervade my how I
cold.
My shelter, how I want to make my shelter. What do I need? This and that. I would be running like that.
Yep.
Exactly.
If we ever are in a survival mode, just go, Fran, take over. Done.
Fuck yeah. Boom.
Yeah. Just, a lot of it was just kind of brainwashed. I mean, my dad is he's a Vietnam veteran.
Oh shit! Wow.
My dad, props Vietnam. So
absolutely.
I am an auxiliary member also in the with the VFW. It's something I'm very much into. Very much. I'm 100% behind the soldiers.
You're wired that way then. You're 1,000% wired. Yep. Fuck yeah.
I was raised that way. I was raised to be wired into survival instinct like that. Be ready to fight, be ready to be defensive. Don't back down. This explains to people why I'm an asshole. Okay.
Guilty.
Yes.
Guilty charged.
But in a good aspect. I was taught to be strong. Don't be your average. Don't be what a female is told to be. Bow down to this, bow down to that. No, step up. And start ready to kick some ass. Kick ass, kick names. Don't look back. That's how I was.
And then kick some more ass.
High five. High five.
Yes. Good shit.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
All right. So let's see how much time we got. Oh, I still got time. We can have fun. All right. What is the funniest thing that has ever happened to you while you were on stage?
The funniest.
The funniest.
God, I got a couple of those. Oh, what? Me turn my mic off? Are you going to bring that up again?
Go ahead. That's pretty fucking funny. Go ahead.
Or we can even say funniest / most embarrassing. We can do that too.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. And I literally just talked about this the other night, so I can bring that up again. I had a wireless microphone that used to have a mute button on it. Like you could literally turn it to mute or whatever. And I have this thing when I'm on stage. Sometimes I twirl my mic. I'll like flick it and catch it. And it's just perfect moment in the song. I did it. And then, total rock star, kick ass. Hit the mute button. I'm getting back into it. And everybody in the crowd's, I can't hear you. And I'm like, oh, fuck. And I turn around and look. And I'm like, oh.
The mic was muted. Yep. So of course, I turn around and nonchalantly and I don't know what happened, guys, and kick right back into it, pretend like I didn't even know, and of course I didn't do it. So yeah. So mine's pretty similar. This is way back then. I don't even know if I'm sure I told you this somewhere along the lines. This is back when we were playing bars. This is a long time ago, and the stage was like a little 1 foot step up. That's all it was. It wasn't actually a big elevated stage.
Right.
And we had a bunch of fans show up, and everyone got completely shit-faced drunk. There was like a $1 giant beer special going on, and so everybody got hammered. And we were playing, and I got everybody to do this huge mosh pit, and it was right in front of me. Well, a bunch of drunk guys throwing each other around. One guy gets thrown into the mic stand, hits me in the fucking face while I'm singing, and falls over. And I'm like, motherfucker. And I'm still playing guitar, just looking at everybody like, can somebody fucking pick that up? And I'm like, am I fucking bleeding? Because I was mid-song, bam, just. So
sucker punched by your own microphone.
Yeah, so that was a funny moment.
You had a pitch.
Fortunately, no damage was done. They picked it up, probably about a minute later.
Oh god.
But that was that's fucking rock and roll, man. Shit like that's gonna happen. That's what makes it so exciting and fun, is that anything you try to plan out, it's never gonna go to fucking plan.
Yeah.
And that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Yeah. You just gotta roll with the punches and keep playing. Keep singing.
Or the microphones.
Yeah, you knocked in the process. Oh shit.
Yeah. That was good shit, man.
And then when you have that second where you can turn your head and look at the person, do it, be like, fuck her.
Yep.
Seen arguments happen on stage mid-song.
Right?
I hate it.
When you act like you're fucking playing guitar and you're looking at the drummer like you're just jamming out, and all you do is you're chewing his ass out.
Yep. You're wrong tempo, motherfucker. Slow down.
I've seen shit that being on the side stage, when I'm taking pictures for bands, and I see the shit that the people can't see. I'm just cracking up half the time. I'm acting like I don't see nothing. I'm just like click, 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 click.
Caption this.
There's always some fucking chaos that happens every show.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, nothing ever goes to plan. It just doesn't.
Yeah.
So just kind of show up and wing it, I guess.
That's what makes it entertaining. Nothing, you can't really plan shit. You can have an idea of what you want to do. It's never going to work out. It's not always in a bad aspect either. It can be in a good aspect and sometimes very amusing. Like, oh, this shit just happened.
Yep. Fuck, man.
Love it.
Oh.
All right. So, let's see. I'll do a couple more random questions and then we will move on to the final game.
I heard that.
I've never done it before. This is cool. I've never done the two bands on one page on one podcast, so I'm kind of excited to see with you guys being husband and wife. So I'm gonna have some fun with it, just a little bit.
It's fun.
You're fine.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Would you relive your days in high school?
That's a great question. If I could do it,
if you could relive your days in high school, would you do it the same, or what would you do different?
Oh man, I'd probably do it the same. I had a good time in high school. I got a little bit of trouble here and there, but it wasn't too much trouble. But yeah, no, man, I would totally do it the same. I'd relive it, do it the same. It wasn't too bad.
I'd relive it, but I'd make sure I graduated this time.
Mm.
I didn't graduate. There's no shame in me saying that because, if anybody who knows me knows that I'm not like a bad person or a bad kid.
I'm a beauty school dropout, so I feel you.
Yeah.
It makes you want to sing right away as soon as you hear that.
Yeah.
Any high schoolers that are watching this, if you're watching this, do not ever go to a school dance drunk. Don't do it. You're gonna get caught. I promise.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
You can't drop that in here and not tell the story behind this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Exactly.
Just open that door, so we got to hear the story.
Yep.
Okay. Well, so a long time ago, obviously, school dances. Remember school dances and
by the time I was 16, I was getting into bars. So
there you go. So I was supposed to go on a date with this chick to this high school dance.
What's her name so I can beat her up?
And
just kidding.
This is like
20 years later, she still has
20 years later, I'm gonna beat you up. I didn't end up going on the date. Spoiler alert.
No, I've heard this story. It's fucking hilarious.
So me and a couple of buddies, we were all dressed up cool and shit. We're going to dance, chicks, yeah, cool. And we started smoking some marijuana and drinking vodka. And because that was a good idea. Let's go to a school dance with all the chaperones and be blasted as fuck. No one's gonna know that. We didn't make it through the goddamn door. I'll tell you right now. As soon as we walked through the door, one of the administrators said, "Hey, you guys hang out here for 1 second. We just gotta make sure your tickets are right." And so he walks in this fucking office, and I'm looking at my buddies. I'm like, "Something ain't right, guys. We should go back out that fucking door right now."
There goes the paranoia.
And my buddies are like, "No, man, like we gotta hang out with chicks and shit." And I was like, "Okay." So this administrator comes back and he says, "Can you come with me into this office?" So the four of us walk into the office, and boom, there's 3 state troopers standing right there, breathalyzer test in hand and everything. I went, "Fuck, man, fuck." So yeah, we all got arrested, suspended, all that shit, and that chick never talked to me again because she was waiting the entire night for me to come in there and meet her, and my cell phone got confiscated. I had no way to talk. I was up shit's creek. So yeah, kids, don't do it.
Behave. Yeah, so it's so funny because by looking at me, you would think that I got in all kinds of trouble, and I was actually like a little bit of an acid head, but I never got into trouble. I never got suspended. I never got referrals. I never got nothing.
I always got in trouble.
I never got in trouble. The only reason I didn't graduate, and if there are kids watching this, don't miss time. Because they can kick you out of school for missing time. Just for missing time. So literally, that's all it was. I missed time.
Thanks, Brand. Now I'm totally reminiscing about high school. Thank you very much.
I wouldn't change anything. I mean, high school was awesome. I went to 3 different high schools, but I wouldn't change anything.
My mom was so fucking pissed at me about that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my god.
So that's how she found out you smoked weed.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yep.
I'm sure that phone call was fucking awesome.
Yep.
That's so funny.
Like what? A Christmas story? What?
Because my mom was the anti-drug, so I like committed the ultimate sin with that one. So yeah, God, good times, man. Good fucking times.
Flashback. Yes. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Jesus.
Gotta relive the past. Sometimes it's a good memory. Sometimes
fuck yeah,
it's a good memory.
Fuck
and
yeah.
a lot of warnings for the next generation. Don't do this.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Damn.
Especially now, weed isn't brickweed anymore. Now it really stinks like shit. It's like when people walk past me, I'm like, man, you stink good.
Fuck.
You can't tell kids anything nowadays, though. They're like, yeah, you went through it. Well, I got to go through it to learn it myself.
Yep.
Right.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Yep.
I got 2 daughters. One just turned 21 March 1st, and the other one just turned 16.
God bless you.
Both girls.
Yeah.
And I'm like, there's 3 of me out there.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Now I got my son will be 20 and my daughter will be 23 this year. And then I have a stepson with him that'll be 13 this year.
He'll be 13. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. And it flies fast. It flies fast.
It does.
They got to figure it out themselves, you know.
Yeah, my 16-year-old is picking up on a lot of inherited Wiccan traits.
There you go.
She's asking me some very interesting questions, and I'm like, you and I need to finally sit down and have a talk. You're ready.
Yeah.
There you go.
Awesome.
Mm.
Pretty cool. I'm actually really excited.
Why are you looking at me? Why do you keep looking at me?
Because you're on the same page as Fran is.
Stop looking at me.
Y'all witches.
I'm a gray witch. For those who don't know, look into it.
That's fun.
I'm in between. She's white. And I told her, I'm like, you don't want to ask me everything. I'm like, don't ask me everything. I might give you a little more of a demonic answer than you want to hear.
Which means it's funny because Fran can actually look at me and already guess what I am.
Oh, I picked up on that right away.
She doesn't have to even ask.
I saw it right away. I knew right away. We know who we are. All right. So I'm going to ask one more goofy question, and then I'm going to move on.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
All right. Let's see. I have a few things I wanted to ask. Let me see.
This cat has got his hair all over me.
He's making biscuits.
Curse you, cat.
Are you a gatherer or a hunter, and why?
Are you asking me or him first?
Well, whoever wants to answer first.
I'm definitely a hunter.
Oh.
I'm definitely a fucking hunter.
See, she would have pegged you for the other.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Nice shot.
I saw a look in her face.
You want to do what to him? What?
No. Don't get me started.
I'm definitely a hunter. I'm a huge go-getter. I'm extremely impatient. If you ask her, she'll tell you anybody that.
Most men are.
So total hunter aspect. Just keep going after dreams. Keep going after goals. I barely sleep either. Fuck.
True story.
So insomnia runs strong in that household.
It does. It does.
He's got his good days and his bad days.
Yes. Yep. There's tons of energy in this house. It's constant energy, just all over the place.
The windows have to be cracked on a weekly basis.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Not daily. Yep. Weekly.
Yep.
Okay.
I got to keep a little bit of energy floating in here. Got to keep things interesting.
Yep.
I would have to say I'm both. I'm all about that balance.
Yep.
I've got to be, because I gotta think for him sometimes too.
It's true.
It is true.
She's gonna run this one way or another every direction she goes. I feel it.
I do. I have to.
She's like, yes.
But I'm both. Because sometimes I'm pushing him to go while I'm gathering.
Yep.
But at the same time, I'm hunting other shit for myself. Yep. So it is both for me. I have to maintain that balance at all times. If I don't, I feel like I don't have control.
Yep.
So. Yeah.
I like that. I'm liking you more and more, Crystal. Hell yeah. I'm glad I finally got to meet you.
Yes.
You too. A lot of people look at me and they don't get what they expect.
If they don't understand and they're not asking the right questions, then don't worry about it.
Yep.
Exactly.
That's how I feel. All right. So, okay, I lied. There's gonna be one more question. I love asking this question. What advice would you give to your 15-year-old self?
Oh, damn,
you gotta go first. I gotta think about this.
Okay. Way to put me in the hot seat. Fuck. What advice would I give to my 15-year-old self? Don't.
I know what advice I'd give to you.
Don't drink the Kool-Aid, little guy. No, that makes no sense.
You're like, hold on a second. Bitch.
If you build it, they will come.
No. You
know what? I just watched that movie the other day. It was on. I was like,
we just watched it the other day too.
Dreams is on. Leave it on.
Yes.
I love that movie.
We just watched it too.
We must watch it yesterday.
No, it was Friday.
It was like 2 days. Yeah, 2-3 days ago. Yes.
Yep. We watched it too.
Together. Aw.
I love that movie.
You build it, they will come. Did you hear that? No. So 15-year-old self. That's tough. What advice? Don't grow up as fast as you want to.
Just say it.
That's what I would say.
He wants to say, slow down.
Slow down. I was in such a fucking rush to be 18 and move out on my own and all that stuff, and I've been out on my own since I was 18. So I was knowing now, I would have slowed that shit down for sure. taken more time being a kid. You know what I mean? And I didn't. I really was so excited to get out of school and jump out into the adult world. And we all know it sucks. I mean, fuck me.
Yeah.
It's got pros and cons, but that'd be the advice I'd give to myself. Slow down. Slow it down.
It's funny because that's what my mom has been telling me like my whole life. That was one of the things that she literally, even to this day, she'll call me sometimes and just be like, "Slow down, Chris." You heard her just now, didn't you?
I did.
Slow down, Chris. Like, slow down. And I'm like, I'm what? What? She'll tell me all the time, like, is somebody pulling your jacket? Or she'll tell me if something gets stuck in a doorknob or something, that it's somebody telling me that I need to slow down.
Basically, back in high school or in school in general, I hated school. I really hated school. I was like, I gotta get out of school. So that was the part of the reason I wanted to grow up so fast. But now looking back, school was fun, and getting up every day and doing the work grind and all that shit is not fun. We all know this. So yeah, enjoy high school, kid. That's what I'd say.
I don't know. I think my advice to my 15-year-old self would probably be believe in yourself more, because I was really I kind of hid inside myself more when I was younger. Believe it or not, I was scared to death to even sing in front of anybody when I was younger. You know, I was in like theater and stuff like that, and when it would come time for me to do my grading, I was so scared I couldn't even sing without shaking. She would have to take me back in the back private rooms and do my singing tests and stuff, because I couldn't sing in front of anybody. It like literally scared the shit out of me. So because I didn't believe that I could do it. But I would go home and put on, you know, entire shows for like my Aunt Barb and Uncle Ray, and you know, no problem whatsoever singing The Little Mermaid and every damn Disney song that was out there.
I did too. Oh my god, I
would set up the whole like stage, the whole like, and have my sister was like my little bitch. I'm like, yeah, okay, you stand there, and when I tell you to, you pull the fucking curtain back. And she did it too. So like, yeah, it was awesome. But to do it in front of anybody that mattered, oh hell no, I'd clam up.
Okay, like, so I gotta ask you, what song did you sing from The Little Mermaid?
Of course, the one where she's underwater. You know, look at this.
Part of your
Under the Sea.
Huh? I love that song too, but you know, yes. Isn't it neat? My collection.
Oh man,
musician.
And
then
the both of y'all.
what was
if you guys can hear me, people are actually shocked when they hear me sing. They're like, "Why aren't you singing?" I'm like, "Mind your business."
There you go. We had to do karaoke or something. What is it? Beauty and the Beast. I sing songs from that. Yeah, all of them. I don't know. It was just something that we did, and then yeah. But I didn't believe in myself enough, so I didn't start singing until real late. And I think that if I would have started sooner,
you know, in high school it was hard. I mean, more people, you know, trying to find themselves as kids, you know, as teenagers.
I was bullied a lot,
and there was a lot of depression, a lot of, you know, and I'm going through that, you know, with my girls too. I mean, my older one's kind of over it. My little one's getting into it now. You know, it's like there's so much shit that they get better with. It's like they want to be a kid, but yet they want to be an adult, and then the kids are coming at them from different directions.
Well,
they just don't know how to act.
This is the problem.
Yeah, shit ain't easy at all.
This is the problem more than anything. I think the
social media, it doesn't help.
Yeah.
And then my daughters have a mom like me, and I'm like, stand the fuck up. You know?
Oh, trust me,
I step up. Do never be afraid to step up and get in that bitch's face, because I guarantee you, if you step up, she'll back the fuck down.
Yep.
I guarantee.
And then you got to worry about if you're being too hard, and you know, if they're, you know, all that stuff. So.
And then, you know, I feel bad for my daughters though, because I'm their mom.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
And I'm like, you got to understand, I had 3 Italian. I'm an Italian, 100% Italian. I had an older father who, on top of it, is a Vietnam veteran, Italian, and then 3 older brothers. There was no hope for me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, wired.
I was being brought up rough, and then there's my mom. Here's my mom in the background.
Oh my god.
And that's when I got sent to all girls Catholic boarding school. This is your product. Don't send your kids to school.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm not kidding either. Okay, so we're gonna have some fun for the last few minutes. Now, I asked you guys to each have a stack of like small pieces of paper and a marker for each of you. Okay.
Got it.
Now, you know how you want it. Yes. Now, how you want to do it? I don't know if you got 10 pieces of paper. How you going to do it? But if you're using a marker,
I mean, I can rip them in half. Just rip it in half.
It might be hard to read it if you write on the back of the piece of paper you just wrote on, because you might see it from the background. But so my idea is I want to end this with doing something, if you can remember, the newlywed game.
You know, I do remember it. I just don't remember exactly how it went. So
we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Well, technically,
she wanted to end with this because she doesn't want to see when she's gonna pause.
This is more of a modern day newlywed game, Savage style.
Okay.
And musician style, if you want. All right.
I like it.
So what I want you to do is I want to see how well you know each other the best.
Oh God.
See, that's what I said. I said you wanted to do this. I just lost my marker. You wanted to do this last because she doesn't know each other.
So I'm going to ask you questions, and I want you each. Don't cheat, okay? I don't know if you got to put something between you or whatever you want to do, but don't look. If I see eyes wandering, I'm going to call you out. I will call you out. I can see both of you. Okay.
I will go this way.
Okay. All right. So when you're ready, hold up that answer. All right.
Okay.
All right. First question. What was the first song playing when you first kissed?
Oh fuck, that's not fair because.
Oh fuck, that's not fair.
There wasn't one. Okay, we're gonna have to alter that.
Okay.
Can you say?
I can alter that. I have variations. I'm prepared for this shit.
Okay. I'll let you decide it.
Where were you? Where were you for your first kiss?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we can do that.
We can do that. Okay. Okay. I'm not looking. Mine's gonna be a little more cryptic.
Yours is gonna be cryptic.
Kind of.
You're not giving the exact location?
Nope.
Oh, son of a bitch.
It's okay.
All right.
I'm ready. I'm ready when she's ready. I'm ready.
I did say where.
You said what?
She said where.
I did say where. Where was your first kiss?
If he's going cryptic, I'm going cryptic.
Okay. I'm ready when you are.
Hold on.
I'm ready.
Husband versus wife. This is where it comes in. This is where the husband versus wife comes in.
Here we go. I'm gonna have to get the door here in a second. I'll just go and lock it. All right, do that right now.
All right. We ready?
Yeah.
I've been ready.
All right. Oh, where we got? Outside in the crack of a concrete wall. I was expecting that. That's great. How big was that crack?
Shadows by a building. High five.
Somehow that's related. That's what I want to know. How big was this crack in the wall?
So like outside. listen. You know how like outside of a mall or outside of like a shopping center, there is like there's those divots as you're like the outside, like JCPenney or something. How outside the concrete there's like divots. Right. It's like a long and then it divots and then it's long. Like I was literally hiding in there. And I had a walkie-talkie on my phone and I was like luring him. It's so stupid, but it was cute. I was luring him in to show him where I was, and when he got close enough, I like reached out of where I was hiding and like grabbed him.
Just grab him, throw against a crack, and kiss him.
Yeah, it's kind of how it was. It was kind of like a little fairy tale. Like it was cute.
That's cute as fuck, though. Aww. That's so metal.
It was cool.
It's so metal. Grab him by the crack.
Grab her by
the crack.
All right.
Oh, that's too funny. Okay, welcome back.
I'm here.
I was gonna say you could have altered that and been like, what song was playing the first time we were intimate or something, but that would have worked out better because we were outside, so there's no music.
Oh, wait till you see my last question. You guys are gonna love me for my last question.
Oh shit.
All right. Let's see. Who are your musical crushes?
Okay, well,
Dick.
she's already got me on that.
Oh yeah.
Hers is difficult here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna write one.
I'm gonna write one too.
The most top, the best one, the most number one top musical crush.
She doesn't know that I know this, but trust me, I fucking know this.
Oh wow.
Put it that way.
Okay.
Because she's not gonna disagree with it when I show you what it is. Go ahead, ladies first.
All right.
That's it. That's it.
Okay.
But that might not be true anymore.
That's Christina Scavia from Lacuna Coil.
All right. Hell yeah.
Okay.
Is she accurate? Is she right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good.
Yes. Correct.
Yeah.
Now here's her one of her crushes.
He says one.
that she doesn't know that I know. Okay.
Oh!
Ooh.
I'm not gonna lie. But you know
Am
what?
I right? I'm right.
You're right, but can I explain myself? It's not because of his muscles.
It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be because of anything.
You know what it
bright
is?
Mind, whatever.
It's because he's fucking real.
Valid.
Yeah, he's awesome. Yeah,
Okay.
he's awesome.
2 for 2.
2 for 2.
Cool.
All right.
I'm not gonna. No, I got mine. Mine's over here.
I got no beef with Tommy. Got no beef with Tommy.
All right. Next question.
Next question.
First concert together. Who was it?
Oh shit.
That's we have an awesome answer for this.
Well, yeah. Well, because
This is tough. Because
it's.
Would you believe me if I told you that we haven't gone to a concert together? You want to know why?
Look at her face.
Do you want to know why though?
Yeah,
Because
I know.
Do you want to know why?
I so
Because
wanna know.
we've been at so many concerts together performing.
So each other.
Yeah.
Can we just answer? Can we just answer this one together?
Yep.
Yeah.
We opened for Starset and Gemini Syndrome on Valentine's Day together in our project. So.
In our project outside of
Dude,
Anoxia and
my oldest
Carbonstone.
daughter is a huge Starset fan. Like she's obsessed.
Yes.
Obsessed.
We love them.
Starset
She's them like 12 times, dude. She just keeps going.
Great dudes.
Yeah,
Great dudes.
absolutely. Both bands. I mean, they were literally my favorite bands. And when I found out that they were coming together, I was like, oh, we need to be.
So how about let's say that we both performed. We were direct support for them, and as soon as we got off stage, we both enjoyed Gemini Syndrome and Starset. Right. So let's count that then.
Yeah.
Wow, you just blew my mind. Hey,
yeah, I know.
I was not expecting that answer.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's great. I love it. That's
so
awesome.
we've never actually been to a concert together just to go. So.
Wow.
Yep.
Is that a future plan?
Yes, it is. It is.
One day.
It is because we wish we need to.
Okay. All right. So next one's gonna be a fun question.
Okay.
What is each of you, your own personal, what is your biggest pet peeve about each other?
Oh yeah.
So I gotta give. Am I giving you what he would say about me, or am I giving you what? What
your biggest pet peeve against him is, and what his is with you?
No problem. Can I give you 2?
Give as many as you want.
Oh God. Boy.
We kind of went black on your video. I don't know.
You still there?
You good?
Hello.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. You're good.
I can't hear
you. Hear me?
Hold on. Did it unmute? Hold on. Let me see.
I can hear you guys. You guys are good. Can you hear me?
Mike. Let's see. Let me see. Did it work?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
I don't think it's working anymore.
We gotta fix this.
What's going on?
Uh-oh.
And you can hear us?
Yeah.
I can't hear you.
Okay, yeah,
anymore.
we can't hear you.
Hold on.
A phone call just tried to come through on her phone.
They done and fucked everything.
Hold on. I'm writing it down. Tech difficulties.
Should I write down my questions?
It's probably my watch.
They are written technically.
It's the Apple Watch. You're gonna love my answer, by the way. It's great.
I can't hear.
Can you hear me yet?
Wow.
Can you hear me? No.
Microphone is on.
Here, disconnect the Bluetooth.
Connect it?
Yeah.
Let's see if it works now.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear us?
I can hear you.
No.
Can you hear me?
Okay, we can't. I can't.
Hold
I
on.
can't hear.
You can't hear me? No?
Second.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Try to talk.
Well,
Try to talk. Try to talk. Try to talk.
Okay, I'm going to write you a note. Give me a minute.
I think your Bluetooth is still plugged in.
Oh. Hold on. I'm going to write you a note. Give me for to the viewers. Bear with us.
Hold on. It's not.
Hey.
What's it say? Okay. Hold on 1 second. I'll leave and come back in. Okay.
Okay, so for the moment, I am standing by myself. I appreciate everyone who's been here. I hope you're having fun. This has been a really fun podcast, a really fun interview. I fucking love these two. These guys are these two are amazing. They're awesome and a lot of fun. But bear with us, technical difficulties. So a minute or two. It's okay. And thank you for supporting the Savage Ladies of Metal while I'm at it. You know, we're here for all the bands, and we hope for the support back also. So don't forget to click like and share. Oh, yeah, I just went there. Yeah, I'm taking advantage of this. It shouldn't take long for them to log back in. But yeah, if anyone has any questions they want to ask any of the band, you know, either of the musicians, you're more than welcome at all times. We do have a section where you can type in any questions you want to ask, and I do relay them back. Thank you, Josh. Thank you. Yeah, I can hear them too. I know it's just a glitch on their end. I think the phone call or the message that she received just kind of threw everything off. And let's see, they are coming back.
I can hear you now. I can hear you now.
Beautiful.
So
boom.
So we literally had a phone call come through and it screwed everything up.
All right. Well, thank you for that screw up and that delay. You know what? I took advantage of that minute to selfishly promote myself.
There you go. That's awesome. All right. So I got mine first.
Okay. All right. So what do you got? He rushes me. He's impatient.
That's very accurate, and he knows it. So
it's true.
What is your pet peeve?
And I'm very well aware of this one.
Thermostat and lights. Okay, explain that one.
I hate being hot.
It's a constant war in this house.
Yes.
I'm trying to turn
I like
the
it
thermostat
cold.
up. She's trying to turn the thermostat down.
I like it cold. He likes it warm. And the lights,
it'll be a sunny day, and all the lights will be on in the fucking house.
But half of our house, you have to understand me. Half of our house is under fucking ground, and
vampires.
And if the lights are dim, I get fucking tired, and I don't want to be tired during the daytime. I want to be awake. So if it's dim lighting, I need a light on. So that's all.
Okay, so what is your ideal temperature?
My ideal temperature, it honestly needs to be below 70. I need to be below 70. I can't be hot.
I need to dress for winter to come to your house. Noted.
Yes.
Yes, you
do. And to be honest with you, most females are cold a lot. And but to touch, my hands are cold right now. My mom used to always tell me cold hands, warm heart, but I don't like being hot.
She turns the fucking thermostat off before we go to bed.
Yes.
So guess who wakes
off,
up freezing
not
his
even
ass
down,
off?
Yes.
Okay, so but I want you to do something for me though.
It'll be 51 degrees when I wake up in the house, man.
Do you remember the whole insomnia thing?
Yeah.
Now, when you get a chance, go and Google and research why we sleep better in the cold.
I will say sleeping in general when it's cold is good, but I'm getting out of bed when it's 51 degrees in the house.
When you gotta get up and take a pee, it's really fucking cold.
It's brutal, man. So.
But no, we do sleep better in the cold. You do.
Yeah, I know we're supposed to, but me personally, it could be. I literally will have my thermostat in middle of winter, even air conditioning. Let's say in the summer when it's 100 in Chicago in July, for me 74 is air conditioning. Okay.
Damn.
In the winter, it don't matter if it's 40 degrees or -5 degrees. It's going to be minimum 78 to 80 degrees in my house.
Damn.
And I will still wear long sleeves, pajama pants, go to bed with a thick ass blanket, and still want to cuddle up to my cuddle buddy, whoever the fuck it is.
My saying,
and I'm having hot flashes in between this shit. I'm shivering, fucking cold. Everyone's like, "What the hell's wrong with you?"
That's awesome.
My saying has always been, you can always put enough clothes on to get warm, but you can never fucking take enough off.
I'll be walking around this fucking house dressed like a fucking Eskimo. You know what I mean? Like, it's that fucking cold in here.
I don't like to be
and she's running around in a tank top. Why are you dressed like that? Why are you dressed like that? Because it's fucking cold.
It is too
I wear
funny.
tank tops in the middle of winter. I don't even care.
Oh shit!
It's too funny. And I love my tank tops too. I love them to death. But I always got a hoodie.
I mean, I'm just wearing a jacket, but I have a tank top on underneath. So
and I'll put 3 hoodies on at a time. But then when I take pictures, like one that I took was taken at Rebel Radio last week, I was so pissed. I'm like, I was so warm, but I had 3 hoodies on, and I look like 4 times bigger than I really am.
Yeah.
Okay, so moving on to the questions. All right. Who do you think is the better singer?
Oh,
that's easy.
See, I don't want to answer that.
That's easy.
Damn it.
That's easy.
I told you I might push a couple of buttons, but not too much. Not too much. Not trying to start a fight. Keep it kosher.
Easy. I say it all the time, so she knows I'm talking about it. Ain't me.
Wait. Hold on. I looked down for a second. Say it again. Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure. She does some awesome vocal techniques with range and all, and obviously stuff I can't do. I'm a fucking dude, and she can hit notes that are just and hold the notes and stay in key. I can't read that.
I love that answer. That's great.
Okay, so here's my thing. So there is a song on the album. You can read it, nosy. I knew he was gonna say me, and respectfully, we are different when it comes to our vocal technique, and I admire the shit out of him because he can do things that I can't, which is why if there's things that I want that I can't do, I'll obviously be like, okay, get your ass in the booth because this is what I need, and you do the thing.
Yep.
But there's a song on the album that he did. It's called Astray, and he redid it for the piano version. And
Kill the Dark,
but it's actually Astray. I can't listen to it without crying. I mean, it's just truth. I mean, there's something about his singing voice that is just, he's got that tenor, and it's so hypnotic, and it just puts you in a place. And if you listen to, there's a song that we did together called Closed In, which is also a piano version
piano ballad. Yep.
Yeah, that
Carbonstone Closed In. That
Tony did. But you have to type it in as Carbonstone Closed In piano version. It's on YouTube, and it's beautiful.
It's a duet.
You don't expect that voice from you, and it's just, I don't know. Like, I knew he was gonna say me, but when you do that, I don't know. I think we're pretty equal.
I appreciate that.
Definitely. Okay, you're gonna have to text me the name of that song again so I can check it
out.
I will.
Because
I'm gonna forget.
It's a beautiful song.
I would love to check it out. Absolutely.
She'll send you the link as soon as we get off of this. Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, it's a good song.
It is.
That's great. That's great.
It's sad. It's sad.
Yes, he did say you. He did say you are the better singer. Yes. Yes, he did.
Oh.
Yep. Aw. You guys are cute. Okay. So, and now let's change it up a little bit.
Oh, shit.
If there was one thing you can change about the other, what would it be?
That's easy. Be real. Be real.
I'm thinking. I'm literally.
Be real. I know there's something. I know there's something.
Probably a list.
Yeah, start a list.
Being a female, there's a list.
Whittle it down. This would be easier for you.
He's always saying that. I'm gonna get you.
Yeah, you gonna get me.
It's similar to the Peeve questions, but this is something you can actually change.
Right, but you got to understand my thinking process here.
You know what? I think I do.
I
don't even know Corey, but it has a lot. It has a lot to do. Brainwave.
It has a lot to do with the evolution of it, and that's important to me too, especially as people, but more so as couples, because I feel like it's important to evolve together just as much as it is to evolve alone.
Right.
And couples that can evolve and get through their shit together come out so much stronger in the end. So it's kind of really hard for me to answer that question.
I totally feel you on that.
And I feel like if I did just change the things that I don't like, it wouldn't be worth it. Because if I could just have the power to change it, then where would the lesson be? You know? So I don't know. I think I'm going to pass on that.
I have to as well, because look, I got walked away, but look what I had written.
Oh, see you. Stop it.
That's beautiful. You know what? I love that, because I always say perfection is a fallacy.
It really is.
Chasing something that doesn't exist, you will never be happy. You will always be chasing.
I was gonna say I would probably slightly change her hot-headedness, but it's such a hot quality. It's a hot quality, and it's a good quality at the same time, because when she's fucking mad at somebody else and it's not me, it's awesome. You know, so I wouldn't change anything. I wouldn't change anything.
Yeah.
You know what? I love that answer. That is an awesome answer. Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask just one more question.
Okay.
All right. And this is my final question.
All right.
In bed.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Hold up here.
Who is the loudest snorer?
Oh. Well.
Oh man.
I don't think I snore.
I was waiting for that to hear somewhere else.
I was waiting for it too. I was like, God damn. It's getting real interesting.
Where was this question going? Oh, she said snore.
I was gonna say you didn't ask the most obvious question, because I was gonna say I'm definitely the pervert in the relationship. So
she's not fucking lying. She's not lying.
I'm trying to keep it a little bit NC-17. I mean,
there you go.
PG-13 here.
Look who your journalist is, and I could go very far left. But
I have the answer. You know the answer.
I only hear him snore. So I don't even know if I snore. So there you go.
Me, for sure.
Yeah, I don't think I snore. I have a lot of sinus issues, and I snort a lot, but it's not snoring. I have to deal with
just
that.
Breathing. So. I feel you.
Yeah.
Sinuses up the ass, and then
I have acute sinusitis, and I have to sleep with a cool mist humidifier nightly, and
Yep.
Yeah, but I only ever hear him.
I don't snore much, but when I snore, I fucking snore. It's rare though.
I usually snore when I'm drunk.
That's probably what it is too.
Yeah, dehydrated. Yeah.
Good
or
shit.
Sinus season, which I can validate with Crystal too. When you have sinuses and you can't breathe, it's just it's all.
Well, I smoked for 20 years, and then I vaped, and then just recently, 2 Octobers ago, we both came down with COVID, and we put the vape down for good, and we haven't picked it back up. So
how's your singing? Okay, so how has your singing been since then?
Amazing.
Been way better.
It is. I'm so I'm so excited to get in because I'm doing the album this year, and that's all I'm doing this year is just writing and doing the album. And I'm so excited to get into the vocal booth and really try and push myself and to do other things that I've been wanting to do for so long. And I think I can finally do it because my pipes have gotten so much stronger.
So your vocals have definitely improved. The wingspan,
oh my God,
everything.
They have gone from here to here.
Like, breathing has gotten way better.
Way up there.
Oh yeah. Well, congratulations on that. I really wish I couldn't fucking do that.
I'll still smoke cigars here.
It doesn't come with it comes with consequence. You know, you're gonna gain weight. You're gonna, but once you get past all that, the weight does come off. Not all of it, but most of it does. And
I'm thick enough. I don't need any help.
I love pizza.
I'm all ass, so it's all ass and thighs for me. Small waist, big ass, whatever.
It makes you healthy in the long run. So I mean, I encourage it. But
and then of course, being asthmatic and having allergies, it's like a fucking oxymoron. I'm just smacking myself around, basically.
I was allergic.
Y'all are like on the same level, man.
I was allergic to secondhand smoke, and I didn't know that until it was time to go.
Well, damn. Well, you guys, this has been a really fun podcast. I love interviewing guys. This is a lot of fun. Is there anything that you would like to tell your fans where they can find you, look up anything, any social media sites?
Oh my God, we're everywhere. I mean, you can look it up Anoxia. Anywhere you find Anoxia, you're going to find Carbonstone. Anywhere you find Carbonstone, you're going to find Anoxia. YouTube,
Facebook, Twitter, Spotify.
I have a personal Instagram, but it's not really based around just the band. But
the fan group, Carbonstone Traumatics.
Oh yeah.
Join the fan group. We do fun shit in there that we don't do outside of it and all that. We do giveaways and stuff. We did one today. That's right. We have a contest running right now.
Yeah.
So that's a ticket giveaway contest for the show next weekend. So
you know what? I feel really bad. I asked one question. I got to ask this because I don't want to leave it out real quick.
Okay.
Now I asked you about. Let's see. I got to go back. All right. I asked you about Frankie. Now. Crystal, you have some fun characters in your gameplay. I didn't ask about them real quick, so I want to throw that in before I close this out. So, you actually have 2 characters that are also part of the Anoxia fan. You want to tell us about them?
I do. I decided that I was going to regroup, and I've brought on these 2 pretty awesome guardians. One is called Relic. And one, he likes to be called DK. He is a Wendigo, and Relic is my creepy little crow guy.
I like him, by the way, because he actually likes me, unlike Frankie and Carbonstone.
Wow.
So Relic the bird guy's cool.
Yeah, and that's kind of Anoxia's gimmick now. I do plan on possibly bringing other guardians abroad, but I don't know where they are yet. So they will be
still searching.
Yeah, they'll be here and there as they come about. But
you know what? I love them. You know, it's when I look at them and I see their their character and who they are. It's my mind flies. You don't want to know.
This is
That's awesome.
This is Relic's key. You see, I don't know if you can see it.
If you can figure me out, you can figure out where that mind's going. It's just
trying to show it. If you can see it, there's Relic's key.
Oh, Fred. Let's show her. There you go.
I'm trying not to show my boobs, but here we go.
Oh, that's
there's Relic.
There's Relic's key. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool as hell.
Yeah.
That's cool as hell. We didn't see your boobs. You're good. You're good.
Good. But yeah, so yeah, they're cool. They made their first appearance in the Dreams video, and they.
Yes, I saw that. You know what? It was killer. It was killer. I think it was. I'm trying to get the character straight. Was it Relic who was crawling through the forest?
Yeah. He was. Yeah.
Yes.
That was he did that on a whim. He's like, look, I'm just gonna do this. Okay.
You know what? That's the best way to go. You know, if you do everything by the book and what's planned and written down, you know, it just seems so stereo. You know,
yeah,
you gotta feel it. You just gotta feel it. Yeah.
That whole video came together like that, and it was amazing.
Absolutely. Well, I look forward to seeing all of your characters and everyone in the band. I mean, you guys are killing it. You guys are a great couple. You are literally my favorite fucking couple. And you guys are East Coast, Maryland, from Baltimore, correct?
Yep.
Baltimore,
That's it.
Maryland.
That's right.
Well, if you guys ever come to Chicago, you better hit me up. I'm just saying.
Hell yeah.
Duh.
I'm just saying.
All the Jaeger.
You know it's going to be fun. Okay.
All the Jaeger.
Yeah. All right. So, Crystal, where can the fans and everyone find anything and everything about you?
Same thing. Facebook, Twitter. I'm not on Twitter as much. I'm pretty bad at Twitter. It's not user friendly. Mostly Facebook. YouTube. I'm all over YouTube. Same thing, but you know.
Yep.
Awesome.
And we're, like I said, we're on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, and if anybody wants Carbonstone merch, it's carbonstone.net.
Yep.
Easiest website address ever. So and obviously, as you know, we're crazy active on a daily, active on social media.
Yes.
So
you'll see my green-haired self all over the place.
Yes.
I love it. I'm like, hey, Smurfette, rock that shit, girl. And Poppin' Smurf over here, rock that shit, okay?
Oh, you got it.
Absolutely.
You guys, thank you so much for coming on the Savage Ladies podcast. It was killer having you guys on. It was a lot of fun.
You've been great. You've been absolutely
definitely
great.
Want to look forward to having you guys on maybe in about 6 months. See where you're at.
Hell yeah.
See what's come up and what the fans have yet to see.
Let's do it.
Awesome. You guys, thank you so much. Man, love and respect.
Love and respect. Rock on.
See ya.
All right, guys, have a good one.
You too.
Thank you. All right. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. You have a wonderful Sunday.